You made it just in time for the first ever episode of Life as a Silly Goose. I'm KB, the creator of the Silly Goose series. I'm so excited to share some insights with you through the lens of a silly goose. Let's dig in. I am a full-time creative and full-time mom to 2-year-old twins. Yes, two 2-year-olds. Which means a lot of my day is spent taking care of other people. When I get an idea, I often don't have time to sit down and process. I have to scribble on whatever I've got handy. This day it was a pizza box with a Sharpie. I'm going to read it to you first, then we'll chat about it. I've always had an inkling that life lessons are less about learning and moving on and more about learning and leveling up. The same sort of lesson, but each time in a different container, environment, chapter, phase in life. Like listening, for example. In school, we're taught to listen to give a response, answer questions. I remember I would study so hard that the teacher could hardly finish their sentence before my hand was flying in the air, listening to respond. But in the real world, that approach does more harm than good. We learn, or are shown, that as adults it's far more important to listen to hear. The space to be heard is more important, and often response really isn't even needed at all. Sharpie on a pizza box. But it got me thinking, and it was time to visit Silly Goose. So, as I was thinking about where she would head off on her next adventure, I started pondering places where you sit in silence. And what better place than the library? My girl Silly Goose went to the library. All right, here's the picture. I don't know if you can see it. It says, Silly Goose loves to learn, but sometimes she honks too much. So she went somewhere to sit and absorb and just not talk for once. A listening gift she'd take back to her friends. Maybe she'd try it out at lunch. Do you listen to respond, or do you listen to hold space for people? Do you listen to share what you know, or do you listen to absorb and learn something new? Do you hold space and let things settle, or do you rush into a response and try to solve a problem? Not everything is a problem that needs to be solved. Some things just need to sit and settle. They'll work themselves out. But one thing that's so invaluable is a friend that knows how to hold space quietly, who can listen. I struggle with that. Admittedly, I get on a roll because I get so excited about all the things I know and how I can help and how I can provide a solution to what's happening. But in that, I lose the beauty of what my friend is trying to teach me. There's something to be learned in the experiences of the people that you love, the people around you. There's something to be absorbed. So as you move through your day, you start a new week tomorrow. Start to think about how you're listening. Pay attention. Take a pause. Let the dust settle before you rush into a solution. Let things breathe. When you do that, magic happens.